What's up, Leo? This is Marcus from Untitled Oracle, back with another Tao Oracle reading here for you. So this reading is going to represent the time frame of April 2022. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get you some Oracle cards. All right, then we're also going to get you some Tarot. Now, the Oracle cards, we're going to have a time frame card. We're also going to have a spiritual card, which I'll read that to you. And then we'll also have a general energies to learn from for the month. Okay? All right, so we have Composure, Surrender to the Divine. Let's see what we have for you for the general energy for the month. Okay. So we have Deliverance. Okay. All right, so this is what we have for you first. Okay. All right, so let's see what you have first under the Surrender to the Divine. Full moon. So looks like in the next full moon, any manifestations that you've been having, you're gonna work on those. And I see like you have Eight of Swords. So it seems like the Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So there's been something that you've been stuck in your head, you were worrying about, and you're just wondering whether or not you've been taking the time to put this energy into something, and it's gonna pan out for you. But the thing you gotta understand about the Eight of Swords is that it's all about what's in your mind. Okay? Alright, so we have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and then we have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. Under Composure, we have the Strength card, which makes a lot of sense. Right? Having that Leo strength that comes through here for you. Right? So we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Nine of Swords coming also. So there's a lot of swords coming, also with a lot of wands. So you've been working on a lot of things and worrying about a lot of things too. So let's see what we get for you for this month. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Good. So you have some good things coming here for you. Seems like even though you're doing all this worrying, like a lot of things are going to be beneficial to you. Right, so we have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the King of Cups with the Three of Cups. The bottom of the deck energy is the Empress. Right, so it looks like this month you have some very, very strong chances of growth. A lot of things are going to be growing for you and going to be manifesting. All right, so first what I'll do is we're going to go over the Surrender card. All right, so you have Surrender to the Divine, right? And this says full moon. So there's a lot of things. I know with some of the readings I've been having for you, Leo, it's been some tough times. It looks like you guys are just kind of turning the corner, getting over some of these tough times and tough things that you've been going to. Now, during this first month, during the first week of the month, you have the Eight of Swords. This is for your time frame. You have the Strength card, which is also an 8, and then you have the Queen of Wands. Right. So during this first week, it looks like you are going to have a little bit of stress. You might be struggling just a little bit, but this is a mental thing. And so with the Eight of Swords, this is any time that you're in your mind and you're kind of questioning yourself, you're doubting yourself about things that are happening. But the thing is, the Eight of Swords is all about you getting out of your head. Right? Now, if you get out of your head and you have that Leo strength where you have a lot of self-love and a lot of self-confidence, things are going to work well for you. This is under the surrender to the Divine. So you want to take some time, meditate, be still, be calm and quiet, and the messages are going to come to you that you don't have anything to worry about. But this first week first week of April, looks like you might be worried about a few things. You have a lot of things on your mind, but you don't necessarily have to worry because it looks like things are working out well for you. Okay. Next, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, this is about you planting seeds and you putting in the work, and now you're waiting for the fruit to come. So with the Seven of Pentacles, this is that you're right on the precipice, that things are coming for you. So that second week of April, you're going to start to see that some of the things that you planted, some of the things that you've been working on are starting to come to fruition for you. And so you just have to continue to be patient, and you're going to see that things are going to work out more for you. Then we have the Four Wands. So the Four Wands is about happiness, happiness in the home, happiness in the family, happiness in divine. Possibly even this might be you purchasing a new home, or this might be you, maybe putting a deposit on a home. But whenever you have this is celebration with the family, possibly moving into a new home, or possibly a party that you might throw at home. But these are really, really good things. Now, from what I see here, it looks like maybe this Seven of Pentacles that you've been putting in a lot of work. The Four of Wands represents kind of like a victory or almost a celebration. So you're starting to see the fruits of your labor kind of come to pass. And now you're starting to feel a lot better about yourself. The yellow energy in the back, that's represented with the sun. So things are shining in your favor and things are on your favor. This is also a 4 card. And so 4s are all connected with the Emperor. And so that's during this Aries season. So things are going to move and you're going to start to see things work in your balance, okay? And you just have to continue to be positive and continue to keep moving forward. I think it's going to work well for you, right? So next, for the end of the month, we have the Three of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. So what I see with this is you've started a new project, or you've been working on something. You've been doing a lot of research on it and how to put it together and how to make it work. By the end of the month, that's when you're going to actually start to put your feet in the sand and start like pushing the process. For some of you, say if you're starting a new business, again, this could be you buying a new home. This could be you bossing up. If you're starting a new business with the Three of Wands, this is about birth and creation. So you might have the business idea and you might have kind of started providing the services, but this might be the month that you actually do the research to find out what you need to actually create the business. Whether it's going to be an LLC or whether it's going to be a S Corp, or you're going to do self-proprietorship. Like, this is going to be the time that you actually go get things registered, go get a tax name and a tax identification number, and actually start that process of making things work for you. All right. So the more that you work on this, things are going to be better for you. With the with the Three of Wands, as you can see, the ships are starting to come in for this person. All right, so things are going to be beneficial to you. Threes are about birth and creation. They go along with this Empress card. All right, so with the Empress, since you have this at the bottom of the deck, while you're working on this, things are going to be really, really good for you. And you just have to continue to push forward and manifest. Okay. All right. So then we have the Composure Card. All right. So this is the card that we have for spirituality for you, Leo. So I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to get the book and we'll read this together. All right. But as you can see, there's some angel wings growing on this angel here. Okay, so Leo, your message is take time to gather your thoughts and energy, because there's a good chance that you'll experience a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You're passionate, loving, and enjoying being, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talents, and worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now, you're not going to be respected or heard for what you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, compose yourself before proceeding further. So take time to ask your angels and guides for the help and composure of your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of God in the universe is upon you in this situation and everyone who's involved. There's no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. Right? So if you see in this Composure card, the angel's wings are spreading, and the angel's wings are almost gaining energy. So they're just taking time to meditate, and you feel in the palms of their hands, they have these fires burning, right? So as they take every single breath they take, they're getting more energized, and then they're not moving forward, and they're not doing anything that's going to kind of poke the bear or anything that's going to make people angry. They're just continually working on themselves. Okay, and the more that you work on yourself, the stronger you'll be, so that when time is for you to actually strike, you'll be able to make a big move. Right? So we have for you for the eight, which is the Strength card. All right. So this is you showing up in your reading, Leo. You being very strong, trying to compose that tiger within you, that lion within you. Now, as you see with the Composure card, it's saying that you've been working on a lot of things, but you're about to face a little bit of adversity during this first week. So during this first week, when you receive that adversity, don't stress. Just continue to have that self-love on the inside, that self-composure. Know that you can manifest anything that you choose. You're the director of your movie. So as long as you can continue to manifest things, stay pure of heart, just like the woman with the white clothes. If you're optimistic, as you can see with the yellow in the background, you'll still be the king of the jungle. Even though you have that fire in you that kind of scares people sometimes once you get activated, just take time, manifest the energy so that you can move forward and do something that will be fruitful for you, and it'll make sure that things work. Okay? All right. So it looks like the second week, you might be a little worried. So the continuance of that first week, things are kind of, you're doubting things, you're not sure how things are going to turn out, how things are going to work out. And so this is you just kind of worrying too much. It's giving you problems going to sleep. Take some time, meditate, get your rest. Leo, one of the things, the strengths about you is just like any lion, you have full energy, but when you need to rest and relax, just like you see the big cats do. So if you got to take some time to rest, take some time to focus and meditate, get out of your head, stop stressing. Things are going to be really, really good. Always know that because you're a Leo, you have some of the strongest manifestation powers of all the signs. So just manifest what you want. Focus your energy on the outcome, not on what's currently going on. They always say to be present. So yes, you want to be present for what's going on. But if presently it's making you feel negative or making you feel sad or making you feel depressed, focus on what you want the outcome to be while you're enveloping the current feelings. All right? So as you're coming out of that, you're going to feel a lot more benefit because now things are coming to fruition for you. All right? Because you were composed, things are going to balance out. This is the Six of Pentacles. So this is you having enough balance coming. You're going to have money coming. Your physical self, you're going to feel balanced. Your money is going to be a lot more balanced, and you're not going to be as stressed and worried about the things coming. You're going to be able to kind of give to the community, as you see with this guy here. The rich guy is handing money to the community because he has enough money for himself to kind of balance out his life, and also has enough to give to the community to make sure that they're strong. And in turn, as karma goes, just like the Composure Card said, don't worry about no one else's karma but your own. So the more that you give, trust me, good karma comes back to you. And don't put a tag on what you're doing to expect something to come back. Just know that what you put out there will come back to you. All right, so then you have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles, this is about legacy. This is about inheritance. This is about receiving big money that will be able to affect the future generations of your family. So again, with this Composure Card, things might not look the way you want them to in the beginning of the month. So you want to just take that time, build your strength, build your courage, and kind of just sit back and just take it for what it is, okay? But just know that in the end, everything's going to work out. You're going to have things grow steadily for you. You have the Empress here, and then with the Ten of Pentacles, this is letting you know that your money is going to grow, and that your legacy is going to grow, and that family is going to grow. So just continue to be positive, continue to keep your head forward. You don't have anything to worry about. But it looks like you have something fruitful coming to you towards the end of the month, whether this is an inheritance, whether this is big money, whether this is an opportunity to make big money, which is going to change your future, your family's future. This is something that's coming to you as long as you keep manifesting, as long as you keep that composure. Okay? And so the next we have the Deliverance card. Right, so the Deliverance card, this is a 40. 4 plus 0 is 4. So this is definitely that Aries kind of Emperor energy, all right, about building structures. Now you can see here, there's lightning and then there's water. And in the picture, you can also see this lightning and this water coming down on the earth. So if you look at the picture of this native, the native is indigenous to the land. So it's very in tune, it's very in touch with the land. Its emotions are connected to it. And the land is barren and nothing's growing from it. So the native is very, very worried about what's coming. And that's the same thing that's going on with some of the cards here. And the eight of swords that you had. And the 9 of swords, you're worried. But lightning's going to strike. Lightning is usually indicative of change of mind or change of thought, or like a download that comes that suddenly changes how you feel. And as you see, the clouds are raining down on the earth. So as the clouds are raining down on the earth, if you think about that, and in Chinese they call that Tian Qi. Tian Qi, that's the heavenly Qi that's coming down, and it's coming down to where the Ren Qi, where the human Qi is. So as this rain is coming down, it's the water that's coming down is affecting the person, but it's also affecting the land. So now as it affects the land, things are going to be able to grow from it. But just like anything, it's going to take some time for this to manifest. So you just want to be patient. And just like the spiritual card we have, hold your composure, because as much as you see things are barren, think of a forest. Whenever a forest is burnt down, it's all ash. But from the ash has so much nitrogen in it that it's able to grow really fruitful, big, strong trees and lots of abundance and lush. So what you see with this here, you have release, relief, a fresh approach, liberation from obstruction, finding the solution, exhilaration. So any obstruction that you have, or just like the composure says, anything that's kind of pushing you back, just let it go and just know that you, Leo, are reign supreme. You're the king of the jungle. And you don't have anything that's holding you back but yourself. Okay, so the first week of April, you have the Queen of Wands, right? Now, the Queen of Wands is very optimistic. Is a very charismatic person. They're not afraid to show who they are. Now, as you see with the Queen of Wands is the only one of the court cards that doesn't have the lizard skin. And that's because the Queen of Wands is comfortable in her own skin. She's able to go and talk to people. She's not afraid to show who she is. She's not afraid to show her strength. This person is very charismatic. Again, once they go into a room, they usually can take over the conversation and everybody's happy to join with them. This is someone that, if you're in high school, this is the person that when they sit down at the lunch table, everybody sits around them and they everyone feel comfortable. Now, you see the sunflower. This is representative of your optimism. So for you to have this release, you have to kind of let go for things to grow. Now, you have to be optimistic. And with sunflowers, they grow towards the sun. And Leo, you are the sun. So the more that you grow towards your own confidence and towards your own feelings and believe that what you're putting together and you're manifesting is going to work for you, things are going to be in your best balance. Okay? So just continue to show that energy. Continue to show who you are, because this is going to manifest into a great thing by the end of the month. All right? So by the second week of the month, this is when Jupiter is going to start moving. And if I understand, the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter is connected to the Wheel of Fortune, and I know that Jupiter is going to be in conjunction with Neptune coming in the next week or so. So this could go with that cycle. Now, the Wheel of Fortune also shows the four corners of the earth. And so, Leo, you are actually part of this fixed sign that's part of the Wheel of Fortune. And so the universe is manifesting things for you. Okay, the planets and the stars are aligned to give you assistance. You've been doing a lot of work. You've been very, very good to people. You're very charitable. You have a huge heart. And sometimes you do stuff for other people and it puts you on the back burner. But it looks like the universe is now going to put you on the front burner. Things are changing changing for you and towards you. So just be confident that the wheel's moving and that you're going to have some good energies come towards you and manifest for you. All right, so this leads to the third week of the month. So you're going to have Ace of Pentacles, which is going to be a wonderful opportunity. So someone's going to come to you with a great opportunity that this is going to change your life. Okay, now with this opportunity, this is something that you will be able to see in the 3D. This is going to be, money. This is going to be a new job opportunity. This could be an inheritance. This could be just, you just getting a big lump sum of money that's going to change how everything goes. Now, from what I'm seeing here, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the 10 of Pentacles. You also have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay? You have the Empress card. All right? So something that you're working on this month is going to be substantially huge. So you just want to keep that energy going. Things are going to be really good for you. You just have to keep everything moving. All right? So then by the end of the month, we have the King of Cups with the 3 of Cups. So the King of Cups, this is a very creative person. And this is a person who's very, very admired, very logical. This is also a very psychic person who's very in tune. The 3 of Cups is about celebrations. This is about getting with your spirit tribe and working together. So I see here that with the King of Cups and the 3 of Cups, you're going to be celebrating because of the fact that now you're going to be able to take your throne as this creative person or as this strong person. This new opportunity that's going to come to you, because of the fact that in the beginning of the month with the Queen of Wands, you showed all of your talents. You showed how amazing you are and how unique you are. Things are going to come to you, and you're going to be able to celebrate by the end of the month and show that you are that king that can sit on the top of the crown and be able to show your creative juices and be able to show how awesome you are. And you've been patient for this. You've built your composure. So just take some time. Just know that this month, the first week, looks like it might be a little tough, but it looks like it'll be a little tough mentally. It might not, physically have any things that happen, but mentally, this could be tough. But just keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Keep your emotions balanced. Use your cup to keep you balanced, and just know that by the end of this month, you're going to be the king sitting on the throne. People are going to respect you as a leader. You're very admirable. You're very charismatic. You're very, very intelligent and well spoken. So keep that going, and that's going to work really well for you. Okay, Leo? All right. All right, Leo. Well, I'm glad I was able to do the reading here for you. I just want to let you know, I hope you have a wonderful month of April. I can see here that you have a lot of positive energies along with challenges, as us Leos usually do, because I'm a Leo also. If you're interested in doing a personal reading, you can reach out to me in the contact box, and we can go over some of the details. And if you so choose to, you can certainly donate to the page. That helps me to get new cards, helps me to get new oracles, so I can serve you better. All right? So it was my pleasure helping you and helping you see this again. I hope you have a wonderful month. Take care, Leo. Peace.